Alright, off to the death we go. We are. Yeah, we're ready to go again in just one crazy little moment. A crazy little moment. Holy cow. Okay. We're back, man. Holy crap. We are back into some more insanity of 7 days to die. Let me make sure that we are getting the right game captured and everything comes up like it's supposed to because it never does. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. We're good. Good. We're good. Good. Oh, let's. Okay, so we're day 4. Man, we did not have a good time last night. Well, I don't know. I can't say that I didn't have a good time, but man, it was rough. Um, it was some tough deal, and man, did we were fighting for our lives. And I looked at the settings, and yeah, like literally, I had some stuff cranked up uh, beyond what I remembered doing to it. So, uh, yeah. So we've kind of re redone some things, made some adjustments, and we're gonna go after it again today. But now the zombies only run at us; they don't sprint at us at nightmare speed like they were doing last night. They do at nighttime. They do at nighttime. But right now, during the daytime here, they're not going to be at nightmare sprint speed. We're going to beat you into the ground. Yeah, not going to quite be that bad. Because that was killing me yesterday. Yesterday, they were so fast and they were on top of me so quick that I literally did not have any time to do anything. Like by the time I figured out how to kill one, there were 2 more that were on top of me, and it was just that fast. Okay, can I? Okay, we can repair. Okay. And I didn't have any airdrops turned on, and I thought, nah, we're gonna make this one. We're gonna make this tough. That was stupid. So we've adjusted some things. We've uh, we've added the airdrops back in, and we turned down the speed of the zombies. So instead of them suckers come flying in at me at nightmare speed all the time, I bumped it back down to, I think, sprint. So it's not going to be quite as bad. Um, okay, let's modify this real quick. We'll add that on there because that gives extra. Yeah. And that gave us a honey too. We need to get a bunch of the goldenrod and chrysanthemum because golden. Oh, I didn't realize the time. Shit. How'd that happen? I was certain I was coming back at the morning time. Okay, well I guess we better save some of this. We're playing with mods, so we do have some mods, but they're not the kind of mods you might think mod wise. Urban decay and better biomes, better bases, CSG base defense or guns or whatever. I should say whatever. I should get it right because they put work into it. Um, But yeah, a couple of ones that are going to make our our gameplay go a little bit better. I hope. But the better biomes, I'm telling you, the better biomes and the urban decay right off the bat, I'll just tell you those right there, they make such a huge difference in the game. Complete surprise. Did not. And now it the better biomes, at least here in the uh, forest, kind of makes it a little bit difficult. And that's because you can't see them coming out of the trees. Like in the typical vanilla, none of this ground cover is here, so you don't see it. It's just plain. And with the better biomes on, man, you got to watch yourself because if you're not really listening, they will come out of nowhere and just curb stomp you, and you'd be like, "Where'd that happen? What went on? I don't know what happened. Where'd they come from?" Uh, and it's done it several times to me during this playthrough where it's just been I've just gotten curb stomped because I didn't even see them come out of the woods. Just 1 second they were there, or 1 second nobody was there, everything was good, and then all of a sudden, bam, there they were. So very beautiful mod. Uh, Beautiful mod. Just hands down, straight up beautiful mod. Doesn't even matter. West, welcome. Uh, but you have to be careful because now the forest biome is a little more dangerous because you can't just see the zombies coming from 5 miles off like you could in the past. Let's get some coffee on us there. Get our stamina regen going. Mike TM, welcome. This is survivalist difficulty. Okay, we're not playing just weak stuff right now. We're playing full blown survivalist here. And it's not. I seriously underestimated when I decided to take this on. Philodendron, welcome. Seriously underestimated the difference between playing on warrior and survivalist. Uh, big difference in how the game plays. Mistakes that you can get away with um, on warrior or any of the difficulty levels below this are recoverable. But if you make a mistake at this level, you pay for it. There's no getting away with it. They will jack you up. You're beat up. Now, granted, it might ease up on me just a little bit tonight. One, because I stopped daytime running and regular zombie running from being nightmare speed. That was insane. You couldn't run away from them. You couldn't get away from them. No matter what happened, they were running you down. You had no speed against them. And that really, that was hard. And then with Feral Sense on at nighttime, they'd see you and it was on. There was nothing I could do. I mean, it was 16 deaths in like 3 days. It was horrible. I mean, it was to the point that my wife was laughing at me, and she was like, "Am I playing this? Who's playing this game? Me?" And so she was making crazy fun of me because I died so much. Yeah, yeah, I got joked on pretty hard by my wife last night, which is okay because I give her a hard time a lot of the times too. So it was her opportunity to get me back. But I do have to say the whole better biomes thing, just absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. The urban decay is fantastic too. One of the things I'm trying to figure out is every so often there's these weird blue blocks And I went after one yesterday, but when I was there, nothing was there. It wasn't like, there was some kind of special block um, from the Urban Decay mod. It just was just nothing there. So I'm not exactly 100% sure what that was all about. So for now, I'm ignoring it because I think I died like 6 times just trying to get to that too. Talks. Hello and welcome. You are not a very nice person, my dude. Leg shots cripple. That almost is probably worth it in its own right. Coal is pretty good fuel, though. Furious Fists. That's Knuckles. Get hammered. Improve Sledgehammer. I'm going to take the coal. Might not necessarily be the right choice, but I'm going to take it. Let's see. What can I get rid of? He won't buy that. I got to have 50 of those to buy that. He will buy those. Will you buy those? And you'll buy those. Okay, we'll do that. You don't buy that. I need to keep those. Okay, let's get another quest. Do you have any jobs? Now, we are really... Wow, why are they giving me a 1.5 kilometer away... Mrs. Jim, that's a server. We're talking about that's a server. Gonna have to help me out there, Tox, because I'm not exactly sure what do you mean by that's a server. Lots of people stopping by tonight, though. Welcome everybody. Thank you. We've Meatball's back. Yay, Meatball. We're gonna do this fetch because fetch quests are a whole lot easier to get away with. But it is about to be night, and so that means... Yeah, the picture... So that's... who is that? That is a mod. Let me get in here and cook some water. Let's take just a couple of pieces of that and put this stuff up. Give me 1 second. I will answer you. Hang on. My brain at times gets a little bit tweaked out, doesn't know what it's doing, and then I lose focus and I go squirrel, and then you guys you'll never hear from me. So just give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, let's do that. Oh, we got another water right there. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay, so I can make another one. Okay. All right. Put that up. We'll keep that. We need to make some of that. We can eat these eggs. I did not know this, but somebody brought it to my attention yesterday that eggs no longer cause dysentery. So if you're playing on a harder difficulty or you're looking for some food and you happen to find eggs, you can just eat raw eggs. I had no idea that was something that you could do. I should put this gun up for right now. It's not doing me any good, and the bullets aren't doing me any good either, and they're just taking up space. Need to put that there. I'm going to put that up. I need to keep that with me. And then let's start making some arrows. Okay. Let me pop over real quick, and you guys can't see it, but I can, so just give me 1 quick second. So we have GNS Beautiful Bases, which means all of the talks. We will have a server together. Right now, this is just a single player game. Let's see. Trader Quest Preview is Josh, what you're after. Trader Quest Preview. It is on Nexus. So you can download it from there. Super easy to install. Really simple gun. I think Guns Nerds and Steel has a thing on how to put your mods in and or cap CAPP00, I think. All right, so we're playing with SCG Defense Solutions, which right now doesn't make a difference because we're not even to the level to use that. GNS Beautiful Bases, which all of those pictures on the walls and flags and all those kind of things like that, you can actually get those and put them in your base, which is super cool. And that came from Guns, Nerds, and Steel, GNS. Urban Decay, Trader Quest Preview, Asylum Smart Storage, which again, you'll see a little later, but basically you build yourself a box, you just dump all your stuff in it, and it sorts it to the crates for you. So you don't have to spend a lot of time in your containers moving things around. Craft from containers. You can just go to whatever crafting and automatically craft it. You don't have to do a bunch of crazy stuff gathering all your materials to go make something. You just, if you have it, you can make it. And then the better biomes, all great. And most of them, they're just quality of life. They're not anything special. There's nothing grand about them whatsoever. They don't change gameplay or anything like that. Zach Harlan, welcome. Talks, I'm going to... I meant to have it done this week. I meant to have the server set up for viewers. And unfortunately, I didn't get it done because I was struggling with trying to determine what mods I wanted to put on it. And I finally came to the conclusion that the mods that I now have are the ones that I'm going to use on the server. So my goal is to get the server up on Sunday and have it available. Now, if you want to play with me in 7 Days to Die, you need to go to the Discord channel. Because the Discord channel, the Survival_Jim Discord channel, is where I'm going to post the information for the server for viewers. It will be PvE only. I'm not going to put any PvP on there at this point. I loved more of being a co-op with friends and whatnot than I'd like trying to avoid getting my butt kicked by people, because my reflexes are slow and I'm old. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that old, but my reflexes are slower than what they were. Okay, so we were beefing up our agility, so we need to put more points into our agility. So now we can get more deep cuts, inflict more damage, and more bleed on the enemy. We tried to start off going into strength and dumping into Pummel Pete and thinking that the club was going to do us good, and it did not. We got our rears kicked big time because the club uses a ton of stamina, like a lot. I was very surprised on how much stamina was used with the club. And I should have known. I mean, I played this game enough. You'd think I would know better, but nope, not me. I screwed it all up. But we had a wonderful streamer that came on board last night. He gave me some tips and tricks and helped me get started without getting my rear kicked, and got us going pretty good. And now we have feral sense turned on. So at nighttime, the zombies are coming and looking for us. And if they see you, they're at nightmare speed. So you're not getting away. You're going to have to stand and fight. See if there's anything I need to, you know what, let's do this. Let's repair that. Okay. So we've got that ready to go. We did retrieve the supplies. This is not our permanent base. This is just where we're getting it started from. Think, man, think. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, this game's. I'm a little bit a fanboy of the game itself. I mean, I've got over 4,000 hours game time in it, a blast. Play it with my wife. I've played it with my kids. We have a great time with this game. She was definitely afraid of the game in the beginning as well. It has taken her a lot of time to be able to get to a point where she is far more comfortable with it. But it literally has taken just a lot of deaths and then her realizing that, okay, just because I got my face munched by a zombie doesn't mean the game's over. I just go get my shit and I go back and keep playing. But her finding her play style was also something that was very big for her. She had to figure out what her play style was like. And so a lot of the time, until she gets those skills up, she is, for the lack of a better term, the base bitch. Yeah, she does all of the cooking. She does all of the farming. She keeps all of our inventory squared away. She keeps a lot of the manufacturing going and stuff. But she gets out there and gets into it. Once you get her a gun, she doesn't like to take on zombies without a gun. So you get her a gun and she's a whole lot better about the game and getting into it and whatnot. But she does the farming part, hands down. She likes to do the farming part. She likes to do the cooking part. Wonderful talks, wonderful. So yeah, but we, I think the big thing that we did, all right, we'll get back to work then. I hope to see you again, Think. For anybody new who's just new getting into playing the game or doing those kind of things like that, I always start off on a way easier level. Anybody who's like, hey, I really want to get into this game. It looks really cool, but night times are scary and things like that. I always put the game on a very easy level where everything is a whole lot slower. Nothing's sprinting, nothing's running, nothing's going crazy, so that we can work through the basic mechanics of the game and get them familiar with the game. Because this game is brutal. I mean, if you jump right in, leave it at the default level, and you don't have anybody kind of helping you how to play, you're going to die a lot. It's just going to happen that way. You're going to die a lot, and as soon as you become okay with dying a lot, it's all right. It's a whole lot better. But yeah, you gotta be prepared to die a lot in the beginning when you're first playing the game. But if you're trying to get anybody else into the game who's brand new, just put it on the easiest level. Jump into any game. You don't even have to. I mean, you could go Navigaine. You don't have to do any RGWs. You don't have to do anything special. You just get into the game and at the basic level and just work on it and figure it out. Build some things, kind of learn how the building goes. It's kind of Minecraft-y with the building. Can it get complicated? Oh, hell yeah, it can get complicated. But if you just look at it like, I just built a square. I didn't do anything fancy. Most of my bases are kind of square. It's just, they're fast, they're easy, they're utilitarian, and they go really quick. And you can get a base up. A lot of the times I take over buildings. I'm just like, I'm not spending all these resources trying to build all these walls and make all these fancy things happen. I'm like, you know what? That looks like a good building right there. It has a second floor. I go in, I take out the first floor, and then I just work on building a base from there. It's quick, fast, and easy. Um, uh, Bellario, welcome. We got lots of people coming in and out tonight. Thank you, everybody who's joining. I appreciate that very much. Been working on getting this channel built up now for, well, in 5 more days, it will be 4 months. I've been working on building the channel. So, thank you. Thank you very much. If you have tips and tricks, if you have ideas, please, this is a community. Let me know, because, man, I screw up this game all the time. Always mess it up. There's things I still don't know about this game, and I've been playing a ton. And it's just because I haven't done that research. I haven't gone in and like tested it. But if you have an idea and you want to test it, like, hey, what's the latest version doing? We'll go test it. We'll go figure it out together. You know, give me the idea, and we'll go dig into it. We'll go find the answer. And as with any game that I'm playing, somebody came up with a great idea when I was playing Sunken Land the other day. That I was like, wow, I never in a million years even thought of that. And so it really changed kind of the way that I looked at the game and the way that I played. So speak up, say hi, say hello. Hidey ho, neighbor. All right. Let's make sure. All right. Woo! Damn, that scared the shit out of me. Holy crap. Woo! Man, okay, I gotta figure out how to turn that down. Damn. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think I just had a heart attack. Woo! I think that's Malaysian, Shanton, who has followed over on Twitch. So thank you very much for that follow. I appreciate that. Scared the shit out of me, but I still appreciate it. All right, let's go run this quest. Let's go see what we got going. This is a retrieve supply. So we basically are going to hit this and run. We're going to get it and go. I know I should be trying to go for the gear at the end, but at this difficulty level with these weak tools and weak skills, I found when I kept trying to do the clear the POI and that kind of stuff like that, I was taking a beating and failed so many quests early on. So now we're just doing the fetch quests. We're getting what we need and we're getting the hell out just as quickly as we can. Because our points that we're getting and our skills and everything that we're pulling is coming from the quest completions. Oops. Okay, it's on the it's the construction site. We have ourselves some spikes, wooden spikes, because they do, even though we don't get skill points or experience points from the spike kills, we stay alive. And after yesterday, that's what I'm after. It's just, can I stay alive? That club was not doing us any good. It chewed up way too much stamina. Okay, it is in on the first floor. So I got to make sure that I don't have anybody. I heard you. Where you at? What the hell are you doing, dude? Damn. Hit me hard. I don't want to use it right yet, but I got to use it because if I don't, I'm in trouble. Yeah, Meatball, you kind of get to a point where, unless you're playing with friends, you do kind of just have to start over. Oh, popped his head off. Okay, good deal. Good deal. All right, let's... We got to get inside on the first. It's definitely... Yeah, it's going to be... But it's going to be right here. It's right there. Where is she? Where is she? If I miss your chat, I am sorry. I will catch up with it at a certain point. Oh, you dirty little bitch. Woo! Please don't have screamed. Okay. It is right there. We're going through the wall. I'm not going inside. Wow. You got the traders way apart. We're grabbing it. And we're out of here. Yep, I know there's loot in there, but when it comes to survival, on survivalist difficulty level, I am more for the survival at this point until I get a few more skill points built up. My character's a little bit stronger, because, wow. If you haven't seen it, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube, and it's on Twitch, on the video on demands. You could go see it, but I died a ton in the first episode. Like, a lot. Well, since you don't have a name, I don't know how to say your name, but how long have I been playing? Well, I bought this game for $7 in 2017. And that's how long I've been playing. I've got over 4,000 hours now in this game. Is that saying a whole lot? Not really, because as I've been getting higher, we're playing higher difficulties, I have slowly come to the realization that I actually kind of suck at this game. Ooh, that's good. That's a good loot. Some more water. But I have a blast playing this game. Always have. It's ridiculously fun. I've enjoyed seeing the way the game has grown over these last years. I'm excited for it. You know, some people get upset about different things when it comes to the game, but I'm not that way. I enjoy the game. And every change they make brings just a new challenge. And before you know it, everybody's figured out the meta for it and crushing it. And still having a good time. And then there's so many mods for this game. It's ridiculous. Man, you could get so many things modded in this game. Buddy, that's not my first job, you big toad. Okay, we are not... okay, we're going to the diner. Alright, let's... I'm going to keep that because I think I'm going to turn my waters into red teas. I'm not planting anything right now. I'll keep the cornmeal. I don't need anything with that. I'll get rid of that stuff. I don't need that right now. I think I'll keep the rest of it. Let's open the books and read. Let's see. We'll get a drink. We'll get some food. And we'll dump the stuff off at the trader and we'll go back. Just started playing on PC. Okay, so I was just talking about this with some other people. Just starting out in this game, one of the big things to do is one, there's lots of YouTube videos out there and information on the game. I would definitely say go watch a bunch of it because it will help you. But when you first play vanilla and play on the lower difficulty setting. Like take it even down one from the default to work on just learning how the quests work, learn how your skill points go, and to learn how to do those things. It's way easier to learn the game when you're not constantly fighting for your life. And if you just try to jump into it and be like, oh, hey, yeah, no, I'm in a first-person shooter kind of person for my whole life, and, I'm fantastic and I'm great. This game will make you regret that. Absolutely, hands down, it will. But just once you get to know it, once you get kind of how the building works and how the building mechanics work, how the base mechanics work, how when you die, how respawning can work, what the settings do. Because when you first set your game up, the settings are there's settings for almost everything now. How fast the zombies move, how hard they are, how much experience you get, how much, how much, all of it. I mean, you really can just set it up whatever way you want. So, because there is so much, that's why I recommend just going a little bit down a tad and then working your way up once you get more experience. Playing the game, you start feeling more comfortable. My wife, I tried to dump her in at my level playing multiplayer one day, and man, she was so mad at me. Hands down. She was like, I don't know why you like this game. This game sucks. She didn't understand it. She didn't get it. She didn't like it. Okay, I'm not cheating, but I'm just working my way to find a way to get what I need. And what I need is the bag. Really? Damn, bird. Ouch. Okay. Alright, I see a zombie in there right there. Let's see if we can get a sneak hit. Is that enough to kill? That was enough to kill. Yay, us. Okay, where are we? It's over. I want to get my arrow back, too. It says it's over there. Okay. Look at that. We came out right at the right spot here. Oh, pipe machine gun. We'll take that. Okay, we'll take that stuff too. Okay, we gotta get that way. I'll let him bleed. Okay. Get the medical supplies. Oops, we'll take that. Alright, we'll get those. We'll get the food. Okay, if it's right there, that doesn't make any sense. Is it up? It's on the other side of this wall. Oh, shh. Gotta be quiet, quiet. Not quite. I am rolling with about 5 or 6 mods on here, but they're just quality of life mods. is all they are. So they're nothing special. Better biomes, better bases, urban decay, and a couple other. Okay, why is it in the roof? What the hell? Where? Why does it look like it's outside? Is it in the bathroom? Oh, yeah, it is in the bathroom. Who did I wake up? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. Whew. Okay, hang on. Sorry if I'm missing your stop in here. Again, I'm trying to play a higher difficulty, and it kicks my rear. And come on, really get out the way, dude. And so I'm focused. Focused. Okay. There it is. All right, now we got it. Now we can try to get the hell out of here. I can't find a good working craft from storage. No, so, well, I guess I can't 100% say. I shouldn't talk out my backside. Um, that's 5,000. That's okay. Can I get right out the front door? Dang it! I just lost my. Okay, we're out. Okay, let me look here again. Pause. Let me pull up my stuff. Okay, which way? Let's see. Yes, I'm playing on PC. Absolutely. Can craft from storage. I'm debating just overhauling. So, okay, so craft from containers is the mod. It's on Nexus. We've used it on here so far, and it does work. Um, I think I haven't done enough research to be able to tell if there's a difference, like a distance in which the crafting works from a container. So that part might be the piece that I still need to look up. Let's see. Yeah, the graphics I'm using better biomes and urban decay. They're just two um, really easy mods that work together that just change and make the whole game look a little more realistic. I guess is the best way to put that. Um, the ground, the roads and stuff have a little more debris on them. You get things like these weeds and stuff in them. These bottles like this, you can get plastics from, logs, stuff like that. The light posts have some really cool stuff on them. I spent a lot of time yesterday just geeking out on how beautiful the game looked with better biomes and urban decay on it. Personally, I think they should really make those two 100% part of the vanilla part of the game. Um, Maybe a little bit of work on the biome, the forest biome, because it's a little bit rough. Um, let's see. Captain Bunsen, thank you for that follow. I appreciate that big time. I'm going to take your 500 wood. What other jobs do you have? You have a fetch, but I am not running 1.2 kilometers away. I don't know if I want to try this, but you know what? We can't be a wiener forever, so... Okay, we're not going to use that. I'm not going to use that. I'll keep that right now. Don't need that. We'll sell that. We'll never eat that. Ditch those. Keep the rest of it. Let's just look at the weapons. He doesn't have anything in that aspect that I need. Food. Anything major? That vegetable stew would be really nice. Yeah, we got stuff at the base. Yeah, we don't want to get hurt. Let's see. Prada. Yeah, this game is so much fun. I think one of the things that I love about this game, Aaron KP, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. One of the things the biggest things that I love about this game is everybody can play this game however it suits them. The game has so much potential with doing so many different things in so many different ways. If you want to be one of those base builders, you just go be a base builder. Just do it. No big deal. If you want to be one of those people who wants it like super hard, you can crank up the difficulty. So it's... and if you just want to have a good time and not worry about it, have a good time. Don't worry about it. Let's see. Okay, I can only do goldenrod tea. So what does it take to get red tea? I need 2 more. Okay. How far out is that? Let's... You know what? Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Yep. We're going to run out here and try to get this. Is that really 400 away? Okay, we may not get to that other quest tonight. But if you add the better biomes mod and you add the urban decay, I think it makes the roads and the biomes just have a greater realism to them. That is definitely better than the vanilla game. But for so many years, I've played just the vanilla game that, I still think it's a good game, even on the vanilla level. Okay, give me my points. Give me my points. And then the quality of life pieces, crafting from containers is another one here. Cornug, thank you. I appreciate that. The crafting from containers it's all it is. You get it from Nexus Mods. You can do a manual download of it, and then you just unzip it right into the mods folder in your 7 Days to Die folder on Steam, and you can go to if you go to the game on Steam and you right click the game name in the tiles on the left, and you go to properties, I think it's properties or manage game, you can go to the file location, and that file location, then when it opens, it takes you right to the where you at? Ooh, you almost got me. Takes you right to the mods folder, and you don't touch anything in the mods folder. Don't change anything. Don't change any of the folders. Don't do any of that. But you can unzip those folders from your downloaded mods, and you just paste them right in there. And you do have to turn your EAC off, though. If you don't, it won't work. And that was the big thing that I had to do, was remember to turn EAC off. Ooh. Oh, you got me, you stinky little bastard. Damn, spraying my arm, gave me the goop. Ah, you big jerk. And I think it's because it's a sprained arm, I can't use that. Let's get a little bit of health put back on us again. Here, let's see. Rosie, yeah. Beyond storage 2. Is that another? Is that another mod for crafting from storages? It's not max difficulty. It's the one level right below it. It's called Survivalist. We have been working our way up the difficulty chain. The last playthrough we just did was no crafting on warrior difficulty, and it was in the wasteland. Oh, there's 2 craft from containers. Okay, so some of your mods, if you go to Nexus Mods and you're looking at your mods, just make sure you get the right version with the right date. Because I think there's a couple of them. Where are we going? Good Lord. We're just running off down this beautiful looking road, killing zombies, having no idea what the hell we're doing. Let's go get this. Let's go get this box. It's so funny. I'm just talking away. Whee! Squirrel! Okay, we got to get back to the base. First, let's open this up. Let's read these. Let's open that up. Shotgun. The scope is good. The rest of it I'll get rid of. Let's look in the vehicle here. It is pretty easy to get infected. We did find a, but they also changed the drop rate of honey, so you are able to get honey a whole lot easier now. So that is a bit of a bonus. But yeah, you can get infected pretty easy. There's a, let me just, I'll show it to you guys at nighttime when I'm being a wiener and hiding. There's a skill point that you can put in that if you get infected, once you cure yourself from the infection, you can't get infected again for 2 real time hours. And man, I was playing with that. I had that skill point in on the last playthrough, and it was so nice. You get infected, you just heal it with some honey, and then you were golden. Okay, I need that. There we go. And for the next 2 hours, it didn't matter how many times they hit you or what hit you, you were good. So it's a great place to spend a skill point, but I think it's under fortitude, but I can't 100% remember off the top of my head. Hey, there's a bag I couldn't get to. Because they were kicking my ass. Make sure I got nobody running up on me. Where you at? This is the thing with better biomes. It's a bit of a... This guy's crawling. I'm looking for somebody coming to run up on me, and he's crawling up on my leg. Die already, man. I want to go out there to the desert because it's not too far away, and get some aloe vera. So I don't have enough skill points in the health. I may have to go try to buy some bandages, food, something that gives me some health. Yeah, my first night, this was a billboard. With feral sense on, they knew exactly where I was at, and they ripped the damn thing down. And then at nightmare speed, there was nothing I could do. They just ate me. Just chewed me up. Okay, let's Oh, what are you doing, you little freak? No, 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 run, 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 run. Oh, 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 of course I missed him. Oh, this is Survivalist is. I can't imagine trying to play this on Nightmare or Insane. I couldn't see it. Run! We're working on it. I'm trying. Okay, is everything quiet down there? Give me a loot bag. Got me a loot bag. Got me an arrow back. Okay. Let's fix what we can. That was so close. I'm so tired of dying after last night. Last night was so rough. Okay, let's get that back down. Let's go sell a couple of things. Oh, let's get our money. We need to buy a couple of things here. What do we want to sell? You know what? Let's sell that stuff off right there. I don't like selling ammo, so I won't. Let's get rid of the chrysanthemum. Well, so that's what the Wandering Horde looks like. They come with a screamer. We're going to have to keep that on our brain now. Damn you. Okay, let's get in here so we can get some health. Woohoo, doo-doo-doo. I play permadeath, sell the ammo. Tox, I just make utilitarian bases. There's nothing special with them. Yeah, we'll sell that. We're going to sell that. I'm going to keep that. Might need that. I'm going to keep that. Sell that. Okay, food. You, sir, had a vegetable stew. Yep. I'm going to do it. Weapon. What do we have weapons? You don't have anything on weapons, dude. Okay, we have some basic bandages. We're going to go hunt down some honey. I don't care about the books. Tools. I guess we're going to buy the cooking grill. I don't know if I can make tier 2s yet or not. Anything here that I just dying that I have to have? I don't think so. No mods are worth a damn. The science isn't any good. And I don't have 3,000 for armor. So I think... I'm going to buy that blueberry pie. And I'm going to buy that yucca juice. And I'm going to buy that water.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. You, sir, are not a very nice person. That will get us 15 health right there. What does this give us? That gives us 22 health. Oh, I should have ate the blueberry pie. Big Cat, this is a new game from my last playthrough. If you were, we finished up the last playthrough last Friday or Saturday. We completed a tier 6 infestation. Matter of fact, I think we completed 2 tier 6 infestations. So I decided let's go do something new. And so here we are. But we are playing on way more difficulty. Sheepdog, if you're still there, I apologize. I didn't necessarily see your deal there. So, is this any good? For me to say that this game is good is an understatement. This game is fantastic. In every word and sense of fantastic. Okay, so you still have to put your own fuel in there. That kind of sucks. I love this game to death. So we'll cook all of that. I'm going to put that up. I'm going to keep that with me. All of that heals. Can I put this in? No, I got to wait. What was the time? 3:56. Okay, that'll be enough. I didn't saw that. That was dumb. Okay, I don't think I have anything I need a repair kit for right now. We're going to save all of that. That's an extra 40 points of health when you need it the most. Let's read that. Get that out of our inventory. We need to make 3 more. Let's make 3 more arrows. Let's put the cobblestone in there. We're going to keep that. I'm going to put that in there right now. You know what? Let's do this. Modify. We'll put that on. Complete. And put that back in there. Put that back in there. And we'll wait a second. All right, let me catch up with your chat here. Woo, doo-doo. Let's see. So let's see. Okay, so is this game better than Rust? Okay, so that's a great question, but it's a twofold kind of question piece there. Rust is really related to PvP. It is pretty hardcore PvP. 7 Days to Die is more PvE than PvP. Can you do PvP? Yes. Is that its intent? No. Its intent is more to be PvE. This game is way better when you're playing with friends. And the environment alone at the right difficulty with the right settings will kick your ass. Hands down. It'll beat you to death. So they're 2 separate games, really. They're both considered survival games, base building, that kind of stuff. But 7 Days is really in its own category. And now that I've played Rust also, I am 110% a complete 7 Days to Die is better. Hands down. Rust has its place, but 7 Days to Die, in my opinion, is better. It just is. I'm biased. I don't have a ton of time in Rust. I have way more time in 7 Days. Sheepdog, somebody else brought up the RDEM. I just took a look at it today. I really should probably go ahead and apply for the play test with it. I need to do more research on it. Somebody had only said something today, and I just recently saw it, and I took a look at the information for it, and then that was all I had time to do. Oh yeah. Rust has a level of every PvP game though has a level of cheaters that I can't stand. All of them do. I'm just not. I don't understand where people's need comes in that makes them feel like it's required for them to cheat to have a good time. And so that's why I don't play a lot of PvP games. I'm a way bigger fan of PvE, co-op, zombie, crafting, killing, base building. Those are definitely more my favorite kind of games. But everybody likes their own type of game in their own way. So, Design SLLC, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take a look at it because it looks like it's got some really, RDEM has got some really cool features. Oh, hey, Josh. RDEM looks like it's got a lot of really fun aspects to it when it comes to the PvE pieces to it. All right, Bunsen. It with the way that they explain it. Now, again, I got to go get more information on RDEM, and I do need to probably drop in and apply for the play test on it so I can get my fingers in earlier with it. But it definitely looks like the PvE portions of it are pretty phenomenal. It looks really pretty. But again, I've seen games, with trailers and stuff that have come out that the game looks pretty, and then, when you actually get to the game itself, you kind of like, what, bait and switched us here. Okay, let's get another knife guy point in there. What do we got? Measure of athletic prowess, handguns, knives. Okay. So I think it is in... yes. Okay, so it's in Fortitude. So you have to have Fortitude level 7. And then Fortitude level 7, you've got to have 2 points into antibodies. And in the antibodies one here, after recovering from an infection, you are immune to further infection for 2 real world hours. And then with the number 1 here, if killing an enemy will instantly stop bleeding injury without using a bandage. These first 2 are freaking fantastic to have. If you want the extra health late game, take it all the way to the top. But these first 2 are huge because 1 stops bleeding when you kill another enemy. So when you're in the rush and the things are going crazy and the world's going nuts, you kill 1, you stop bleed. The other antibodies, you get infected once, you're good for 2 real world hours of gameplay. You don't get infected again. Great points to put in there. Let's see. How many hours do I have in the game? Oh, Spencer, I have over 4,000. And that's from 2017. That's when I first started playing this game. I got a lot. Like, this is like almost, you could probably add up all of my other games together and in total hours, and they maybe just maybe reach the number of hours I put into 7 Days to Die. But again, I don't know everything about this game. So let me just make that really clear. I don't have the answers for everything in this game. I don't know everything about this game. I am not the greatest player in the world, nor do I choose to pretend to be. But I love this game. I have a blast with this game. Okay, let's craft those, craft that, craft that, craft that. Let's get some level 2 stuff going here. Where, and where. And let's just beep that up and we'll crunch that down. Let's see. I saw somebody, let's see. Sons of the Forest. Yes. So I loved The Forest. That game was fantastic. Absolute blast to play. Then Sons of the Forest, same thing. Loved it. It's a great game to play. If I had enough time and I was a professional streamer making enough money streaming that I could actually just play video games, I most definitely would be getting The Forest and Sons of the Forest in on my gameplay because both those games are fantastic. However, the big one that I'm pursuing right now is Under a Rock. Under a Rock is a game. It's got a little bit of a different art style, but I've been following this game for years, and it's another one of those indie survival crafting story kind of games. But I've been after the creator of the game. He doesn't answer me, unfortunately, because he probably gets asked a lot. But I was like, look, I'll buy the game from you if you would let me get the ability to play this game on my channel. Because I've been watching it for years now in the backside. Yep, it's called Under a Rock. It looks like to me, it looks like a phenomenal game. I'm on the Discord. Yeah, I've been trying to get an answer one way or another for the creator to let me play the game. They just 3 months ago, they came out with a brand new trailer for it with the base building. It just looks awesome. Arc Q, welcome. I did play Arc. Played Arc quite a bit back in the day. Had a lot of fun with the game. I think it is. I absolutely agree. I think it's a really good game. It has some quirks to it. It's pretty hard to play solo. I'll say that now. Okay. Do we have enough to make a? Where is it? Where is it? Dew collector. What do we need for dew collector? Track. I don't have any glue. Oh, shame on me. I have the pipes. I don't have any glue or duct tape. Okay, well, we're waiting on that one. I guess. Yes, we are. Dang, I can't believe I don't have any. All right, we'll plant some trees here in just a second. Yeah, Arc's one of those games where if you want to get good at it, and because of its complexity and its level and the size and everything from it, you will get arced out. You'll definitely hit burnout on that game. You would think with the number of hours that I've played 7 Days to Die, I get burnout on this game, but I don't ever. I don't ever get burnout on this game. I love this game too much. But yeah, Arcs. Yeah, I agree. Arc could have come up with a better intro than what they did. Look, the people who created Arc, they had a great premise. They just didn't. I'm just not sure that they pulled off the execution as well as they should have. I think that they could have definitely done a little bit better world building, story building. Again, I'm not bashing the game in any way, but I think that there was a little more buildup that they could have done that would have drawn a few more people in. Um, and I definitely think the way that you learn the game um, is just so it was so brutal the way you learn the game. I got dumped into it the first time I was playing it. The whole world was frozen because it was Christmas, and I got ate by a boa like 5 times. And I put the game up and I didn't bother touching it again for, oh, I don't know, years before I picked it back up again. So I think initial execution, getting Duke players in there was a little rough. Now, I've got somebody over on Twitch, Meatball the Black Sheep, great gentleman, a super fan of Ark. And and he's telling me that there is a story, but you got to go dig for it. They don't give it to you. Which okay, I mean, I get it. I get it. Crafting tools, right? Can we make? We're still stuck at level 1 tools, huh? Dang it. Can we do bones? Can we do bones? We can make glue. Oh, it takes 7. Wow, it takes 7 bones. That hurts. Ouch. Conan Exiles. Yes, I have played Conan Exiles. I was super excited about Conan Exiles when it first came out. Matter of fact, that was like one of the few games that I've bought right off the bat. For some reason, it just didn't resonate with me very well. I don't know why. I don't understand really why it didn't click with me as well as it did some people. And every so often, I think, yeah, I ought to go back. I ought to go back to it, play it a little bit, try to get into it some. But there's so many games coming out, and there's so much stuff going on, and it's just so hard to go back and pick up an older game and like completely relearn it over again. That it just is kind of. I probably will never actually go back to it. Enshrouded is a fantastic game. The only thing I don't like about Enshrouded is that Enshrouded really doesn't have any survival to it. It does not matter if you eat or drink at all. Eating and drinking is optional, and you get bonuses from it, but you don't. It's not a requirement. It's still a fun game. Great story. A lot of fun to play. It's got a lot of replayability. It's got a lot of different ways to play the game, so lots of different people can play it how they like, which, again, I love. I'm a big fan of. I totally get it. And my wife and I have played a lot of hours on that game. But it would be nice if they added in a little bit of the, a requirement to eat. Green Hell is a blast game. Love that game. The only thing about Green Hell that I didn't like was that Green Hell, you hit a certain point and you just basically have to finish the story. And the story at that point just goes so fast. You're just, and it's done. And so that was the one thing I didn't necessarily like about Green Hell. Green Hell would be great if they made another map. They made a Green Hell 3. I don't know, they did a random gen map kind of deal where you could, have to go on the exploration portion of it again. That would be a great thing for it to do. What day are we? D6. All right. Let's go plant these trees over here. Oh, come on. Okay. You were sleeping. I got you first. Neener, neener, neener. Woo! Ha ha ha. Food. We'll take the water. All right, off we go. Where are we trying to go? Did we not get a... We got a quest. Let's get our quest. Clear. Okay, we gotta go this way. Subnautica, absolutely phenomenal game. Again, on my YouTube and Twitch accounts, you can find full-blown Subnautica, Subnautica 2 playthroughs. We've done that game, definitely. That game was a blast. I kind of want to go back and do it again. I was thinking about today. I picked up. Well, I didn't pick up. I just started playing Sunken Land today. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to screw around Sunken Land single player. My wife and I play it on Saturdays together. So I was playing some Sunken Land today, but I was tempted. I was tempted to start up another playthrough of Subnautica during the daytime. Because I do love that game. That game is so beautiful. So beautiful. Let me try to catch up. No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky was great when it, other than being empty, it was a fun game when it first came out. But it kind of has got a little too complicated for me to spend much time trying to play it. And I know that sounds kind of stupid, but it and if you're one of those nerd people and you love geology and stuff, I'm sure that it's one of those games that you absolutely just adore because it's huge on the periodic table. But I can't get into that, man. Just tell me what I need, let me go. I just want to play. And so I haven't been able to jump back into that one again. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, Colbus, so it's not the shipbuilding part, I think, that I struggle with. It's like hunting for the right resources and then figuring out the rest of it. And again, I haven't gone back in and played the game. I tried to jump into it one day and I just didn't feel like I wanted to get a degree to play the game, if that makes sense. And so I kind of just put it on the back seat, and because there are other games where building your own ships and stuff is way easier. Like Empyrean Galactic Survival is one of those games where running around following, finding what you need and building. Oh, shit. Oh, I can't go too far away. Right there. It's a wandering horde flying through. Dusan, welcome, welcome. Yes, a good old classic. Empyrean's awesome. Empyrean Galactic Survival, that game is... I was playing that game when it was brand spanking new, early access. I have loved that game in just about every aspect of it. A lot of it has changed since the last time I played. So it's one of those ones I'd have to go back in and do a lot of learning on. But it would be one that I'd be willing to try to go back and spend time on again. Definitely. And that's another one that's fun with friends. Oh, I'll never play Eve Online. I tried to play Eve Online one time. Um, I got just, for the lack of a better term, completely raped. It was no fun. I did not enjoy it in any form or fashion. Um, and I decided at that point I was no longer playing Eve Online ever again. Dang it. Ah. I don't want to open this door because it's going to turn into a... get my ass kicked. If I can get the door to break open just one level. And turn the volume down just a tad. There we go. Ah, get through the door. Ah, I'm out of stamina. Dang it. Okay, the one dude died off. Okay. Woo. All right, good for us. Yay. We got to clear the area. That's what this one is. Doggone it. Okay. I got to pay just a little bit of attention. Hang on, people. I'm enjoying the conversation immensely. Oh, there's dudes behind walls here. Yeah. Damn it. Breathe Edge is another one that I really, really want to get into. It is absolutely one that I want to be able to get into and play. Breathe Edge 2 looks like an absolute blast. Definitely want to be able to play those. Colbus, thank you for the follow. Oh my goodness. Man, you guys are bringing up some good stuff. Satisfactory is probably my next most played game. It's a whole lot of fun. It's very, to me, it can be very relaxing to me. I like that. I'm not normally that kind of a game. It's not usually my kind of game when I first got it, but I picked it up when it first came out on Epic is where it came out first. And man, I put a lot of time into that game. Absolutely. Ton of time into that game. You don't have a hand, loser. Okay, let's get through this before it gets too late. We're pushing up on day 7 here pretty quick, if we're not careful. Let's see, breathe H5O. That's okay. We're going. You guys are talking about some great stuff tonight. Some great stuff. I did check out Vane, but again, I'm just a small content creator right now. I don't have enough money to buy every game that comes out. So I don't I didn't have any fundage at the time to to pick it up. Some people like it, some people don't. It's kind of a mixed bag, I guess. Oh, Breathe Edge is on sale right now. Nice. Okay. All right, so we took care of all the stuff in here. The back door's unlocked. There's always dogs. Yeah. Yeah. I pooch. Are you dead? Piece of shit. One game in the entire planet where I absolutely hate dogs. This is the game. Okay, there's an upstairs, right? Oh, I got returned to the trader. All right. We're out of here then. That's a broken leg. Drop on top of the truck. Vane looks interesting. I just kind of think that Vane is one of those ones where I might wait just a little bit for a few more features to be added. Man, look how pretty this is. This is a normal rainstorm. I love this better biomes. It's really cool. Let's see. Okay, so Project Zomboid. I have had a lot of people ask me about Project Zomboid, and again, it's another one of those ones. If funding was unlimited, I probably would buy it and play some. Again, if I was doing nothing but content creation, which I want to do at some point. I'm working my way there, piece at a time. Takes a little time to build up and users and whatnot. Friendly Cable Tech, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. For viewers and whatnot to set out sharing my content and letting people know that I'm out here. I am Gilpo. Welcome. There's so many good games. I tell you, I've been finding more and more games that I really, really enjoy. But they're the games that are. It's not the AAA games. It's the smaller indie developers that I have found myself being far more happy with. And we have Mama Gilpo. Wow. Raid time. Well, thank you. I got wonderful. Thank you very much. That's so awesome. That's my first one ever right there. We want to keep the working stiff. I don't care about those. Those sell for pretty good too. You guys just got done playing some 7 Days to Die. Awesome. This guy's so rude. Damn, dude, chill. He's so mean. Mama, we're having a great time. We're having some great gaming conversations here. And having a lot of fun talking about all kinds of different stuff. Macbeth Gaming, welcome, and thank you for the heart, Macbeth. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, this if there was a mod if there was a mod that I could find, and I probably should go look because there probably is, to change him into at least a somewhat nicer person, I would gladly do it because he is such a butthole. All right, we got some fetches. Those fetches are a long way. Wow, why is everything going so far away? I guess we're gonna do that ranger station one. Um, I think there's a mod out there somewhere, and somebody can correct me if I'm wrong or look up to it. But I think there's a mod somewhere that makes him not be, or it changes all the traders. Turn on the language filter, and he loses a lot of his lines. Oh, did not know that. Okay, so clearly you can you can get him to shut up some. Wonderful. Good to know. Okay, we got to go this way, so we'll stop by the base. We'll drop our stuff off, and then we'll. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to check it out and see if they do because he's such a butthead. I don't mind him being grumpy, but just some of the stuff that he says is like, look, man, I hear enough of that in the real world. I really don't need to hear it from you two. We're going to put that there. We're going to keep that on us. We're going to put that on us. Cloth fragment goes up there. We did get some water. Hang on. Water. Did we change it? We didn't change it to red tea because we need one more magazine. Okay, let's drink a little, eat a little, have a little fun. We'll do that. I guess we'll do that. We'll put those up right now. Let's to do this modify. Let's put that on there just because we can. We need to make recipes. Iron crossbow bolts. We don't have feathers. We had feathers, didn't we? Iron crossbow bolts or feathers. We used all our feathers. Okay. Let's see. Let me look here. Country Cornflake, what's up? What's happening? Looks like there's no Trader wrecked. He's replaced by Trader Jen's twin sister. Oh, that ought to be entertaining. Let's see. Friendly Cable Tech. I've watched many hours of this game since Alpha. Never played it, but seen it since the beginning. How could you watch many hours and never play this game? This game is so awesome. And that right there is what Better Bases lets you do. You get all these calendars and stuff that you can pick up and put on the walls and make and whatnot. Thank you, Mama Gillipo or Poo Po. And I'm a Gillipo. Thank you very much for the raid and for the follows. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Almost time. All right. Well, Macbeth, get after it. Have fun. Yeah, man, I totally get that. Cable Tech. I absolutely understand that. It is so hard sometimes, especially as a parent, to try to balance getting you some video game time in and having a family and whatnot. I'm fortunate enough as now a grandpa. My youngest child is 22, and I have two grandchildren, and yeah, I don't have that problem anymore. I don't have those worries. And I'll be honest, after 3 kids, man, I don't ever want to go there again. I should have turned on my Twitch challenge, Twitch challenge or integration. I should have done that. But to be honest, when Twitch integration goes on, man, because it randomly will just screw you by throwing some garbage at you. And even though nobody's even doing anything, and all of a sudden you'll have like a dog horde come kick your rear end because it just randomly gives you bad stuff and good stuff. It makes it so much more difficult. So that's why I don't have it turned on, because I died 16 times last night. It was so bad. I constantly just kept getting just wrecked every single time. I'd walk out into the woods and they'd come running out of stuff and just getting dinged, man. It was killing me. Paula, hey, yes. Okay, so we are playing Better Biomes. Urban Decay, SCG Base Defense, GNS Better Bases, Craft from Containers, and there's one more. It sorts everything for you. Asylum Smart Storage. Those are the ones that I'm playing with today. Then pretty much their quality of life is what they are. They're not anything that is too much. Okay, what are we doing here? Find the supplies. Where are the supplies? Supplies are going to be in the tower. Of course they are. Why would they not be anywhere else? Yeah, I do need to put the mods listed somewhere so people can see what I'm playing with. See, I can pick this guy up now. So the Better Bases lets you pick up like guys like this and put it in your base, which I think is super cool. Christy's going to love it when she sees that she can put a carved bear statue in the base. It's going to drive me nuts because she's going to pick up like everything, and it's going to be pretty crazy. An abrasion. Ooh, get out of here, dude. I'm backed into a corner. Ooh, I was 1 point away from not having a very good day. Oh, that was so close. Let's eat an egg, and let's eat a mushroom. Let's make those iron arrows now. I can't pick that up. I can pick up the calendar, though. She's going to have all kinds of stuff stuck all over the base. It'll be funny, but it'll still be fun. I'm looking forward to when they get the stove into the game. A little more complex cooking and things like that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Ooh, I can make a tier 4 bone knife. Okay, we need to find some more bones. My man, I need your bones. Can I make it with that bone knife? I need 5. Is there a dude out here on the ground somewhere? No? Okay. There's always a freaking dog somewhere. Kadang! Welcome! What's up? Bow before me, zombie peasant. Come join your friend. Come on. Let me see if I can get another one right. Come on. Oh, no, you fell the wrong way, you big jerk. Hi, Captain Bunsen found me over on Twitch. G'day, thank you for the follow. Okay, where are we going here? We got to go to the top of that, which means there's no way that we're getting around anything else. We already did that. Let's see if we can just get up here and do this. Ouch! Oh, shit! Oh, no! Oh, leave my shoulder alone! Paula, you have a good one too. Thanks for stopping by. They got me. They got me. All right, let's go get our crap when we're dead. Oh, they say don't say that anywhere, but you know what? Until one of these groups freaking pays me to stream only on their platform alone, they can kiss my ass. Man's got to make a money, try to build his brand wherever he and however he can build his brand. TikTok is decent. I'm not going to knock them. YouTube's decent too. It's got its own piece. But they've got their own pieces going, and I don't care. When they start paying me, then I will give a damn. We got to go the rest of the way to get the good stuff. Yeah, I'm getting my good stuff. Your losers are up here. All right, hang on. Let's see. Let's see. Who we got? Let's see. I have 170 survival horde games save. You and your buddy stream on. Thomas, I absolutely, I would consider doing that. Reach out to me on my Discord. The links should be in the About Me's and all of that stuff. Absolutely. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that as well. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, that's too many. 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 I want my goodies, damn it. I didn't come all the way out here to just die. But you guys are really working that, aren't you? That's the only place I could stab you. That's the only place I'm stabbing you. Come here. Oh, man. Don't hit the door again, please. Don't hit the door again. Oh, she got me. In the boobies. Well, I wasn't quite the boobies, but... Yeah, absolutely, Thomas. Wonderful. Let's do this. Let's put this so we can stop bleeding. We don't have anything to heal ourselves right now. So, all right, we're going to go find out what the rest of them losers went. That was 2, but there was at least a there was at least a nurse that I jumped over. Beyond stores doesn't work. I don't think that's what I'm using though. Craft from containers. It was craft from containers. And you got to make sure you get the right one. Because I think there's... Excuse me. Man, I got something stuck in my throat now. Because if I'm not mistaken, there's... I did manual downloads on them as well, so I didn't use like Nexus Mod Manager or any of those things. Excuse me, I'm really sorry that I'm doing that in your ear, everyone. I apologize immensely. Let's do a repair on that. We have a bone, so we can make it level 4. We need, oh, I gotta remove attachments. Okay, modify, take that off, complete, scrap that. I get 3 bones. Okay, I can make a bone knife when that finishes in 6 seconds. Let me give me one quick second. Craft the bone knife. All right. Let me do this real quick. So, all right. Craft from containers. Let me go in here and look. Let's see. Okay, I don't know if it's my download or what, but it's craft from containers, and it's got some numbers. It's got a big chunk of numbers at the beginning and the end, and the first 4 numbers it says craft from containers, and it's 2196 is the file. Is the first 4 numbers after the words craft from containers. Oops. Yeah, you know me, meatball squirrel. I see shiny stuff and turn my head, off I go, and then I totally forget. That's why I try to remind people, like, please don't take it personal if I don't see your message. I will get to it, I promise. It just sometimes takes me a little bit for me to get my head out of my rear end and look around and see what's going on, and then realize, hey, stupid, people are actually talking to you. You're not all by yourself. Okay, anything up here? We'll take this. Some more arrows. All right, that's it. That's all that's up here. Okay, we're out. We have a tier 4 bone knife though, so I'm gonna call that a win. Did we break any? Yeah, we didn't get anything. We're still sucking wind. Let's get the fuel, because eventually we're gonna need the fuel. Make sure there's nothing back around here. Okay, it's all clear. Anybody back here? Not that it mattered, because we already died. Ugh. I'm telling you. This version of the game absolutely hates me. I'm taking a bear. You guys could kiss my rear. Where are we going? We got to go all the way back this way. All right, moving on. I'm still stunned at how good this looks. Better biomes. It looks so much better. It makes this stuff look awesome. Okay, come on. Oh, popped your head off. Okay, I'm digging. You don't see those numbers? Okay. Let me pause. Pardon me, everyone. We're going to figure out which craft from containers this is. So, uno momento. Let's see. Nexus. Mods. doing a search. Not faster crafting from containers. Really? Looking. Get back to it in a moment. I promise. I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging. Does it have my? Okay, craft from containers. Is this the right one? I think this is the right one. Yeah, it's got a. Yeah. Should have one file. Latest version. Manual download. Okay. Let me. And now let's see if it'll let me do it. No, because it wants to be a butthole. Because that's how it works. Let's do this. And go into my own stream from my own side, from my own piece, and... That should be what you want right there. And let me go to, let's see if I can do it in there too, maybe. Okay, so if you're looking to be able to craft from containers, that link that I just posted is the link that you need. That should take you right to the right one that I've got on here that does work. Okay, back to the game. Turn a little volume up. We can hear. Actually, hang on. I need to take this and close that. And I will on the Discord channel. So if you're not on the Discord channel, please look at the links that I have in all of my stuff, because there will be a link to the Discord channel. You can go on there, and I can approve you to be on the Discord channel. And at that point in time, you will be able to see any announcements and posts, and I'll put the links and everything to each and every one of the mods that I'm using. Ads. I'll put them all into Discord. So this Better Biomes, all these that are on here, we'll get them all posted. I need what else do I need? I need a stump. Wow. The brain just was like, nope, we're shutting it off. Come on, you hag. No, you ain't getting me. Get out of here. Need a stump. There's a stump. I can get me some honey, I might be all right. Nope. more stumps. I should check my challenges to see if I have any added challenge points or anything. Some XP for any of that kind of stuff on my challenges too. Might help me get the next level I need. This knife's doing quite a bit of damage now. Hello, Christy. Welcome to our tour of hell. I'm just kidding. We're actually doing pretty good tonight. If I could find a stump, we'd be doing even better. There we go. There we go. Need the honey, need the honey. Give me the honey. Nope, no honey. A stone. What are those? Whoopsie. Okay. I ran right into you instead of running away from you. Die. Die. Just die already. There's a stump. I need the honey pretty soon, please, before we die. No. No. No honey for you, 'cause you are a jerk. I know. I know I am. But I can't help myself. Do, 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 do. I need to keep looking, though, because I need that honey. But I thought that was if you chop in the regular trees, give you honey. I thought that was a book or something that you had to get that lets you do that. I need honey. We're gonna have a bad night. It's about to turn over, and we're gotta go. Yep, feral sense is on, and here they come. Okay. Let's close that real quick. Let's look in here. Did I pick up anything worthwhile in here? No. Come to morning time, we're going to have problems, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just eat these. Yeah, we're going to have to figure that one out. We're going to chop some trees and stuff here. We'll eat a little bit. Let's do this. Christy, we got you a friend. Now we can put a bear in our base. Let's put the calendar up so we can see where we're going and what time of day it is. Let's see. We're gonna sell that. I'm not gonna use shotgun, but I'm probably gonna keep that. Need to keep that. Need to keep that. Let's eat these, and we'll get some points from it here. Okay, wood. Metal, no, metal, wood, stone. Yeah. Put our arrows, put that there. Put that up. That needs to go on modify, and let's put this on there. Did we have any other things we could put on there? No, we do not. What does this shoot? The pipe machine gun shoots 7.62. And that shoots 7.62. And that does better bartering. We're going to save those till we really, really need them, I think. What is this? Armor fittings mod. We probably should put that on somewhere. Eat some eggs. Sell this stuff. Let's just take a look here real quick. Legs. Modify. It doesn't go on that. Okay. Does it go on shoes? Doesn't go on that either. Does it go on a head? No, it doesn't go on that either. Maybe it just can't go on what we're wearing. Okay, well, that mystery has not been solved. Let's grab some coal. Let's do this, because we do have some water to cook up. We did not find our single magazine we needed to be able to make red tea. Doggone it. That's all right. We'll get it. We will get it. It's going to cost us a little bit. I know it's going to cost us. Do I? Okay, I got arrows. Okay, let's, what can we make that we might need? Nothing there so far. Can't do anything there. Still only tier 1 primitive bow. That's crazy. Forge. What is forge lock? We need 2 more books to get the forge book to be able to make a forge. Okay. So we need 1 more cooking book and 2 more forge books. And we can't do a whole ton right now because they will race us down at nightmare speed and kick our ass. So we're not going to do that. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. This game's a lot of fun. I don't understand why some people, why you wouldn't like this game. I don't know. And again, I've just got quality of life mods on here. I don't have anything super special. Nothing that I've got on here is like, you know, game changing. I guess some people just I don't know, they want a completely different game. I haven't understood that. Not something that I completely get, but oh, now it's gonna rain. We don't have any skill points. What do we need here? Deep Cuts 3 takes level 5. So we need at least 2 more skill points to get to level 5. I think I want to get Deep Cuts 3. We're actually doing really good. I mean, we've taken a couple of heads off and whatnot. And we need level 4 would be Stuntman, which gets us jump 1 meter higher and fall distance by 2 meters, which is really nice. what the question is do we go into Gunslinger? Or do we go back here and go into Boomstick? Part of me kind of thinks that I need to get a Forgetting Elixir, but those cost so much early game that it's almost just not even really worth it, to be honest. But I do kind of want that point back. That's the thing that has got me. Is like, I want my point back. Give me my point. Oh shoot. Oh, and just as a small note, for tomorrow night, we will be. We're going to be a little bit late getting started. We won't be at exactly 4:30 Mountain. Got a doctor's appointment I got to go make, and it's really close up to. It's going to be really close to get back at the right time to get started at my usual time. So, yeah, early game or something like a half thing, like a drink that gives you like a I don't know a shot of whiskey or something that like lets you, like, I could click on this and I could remove all points in that one thing and then put 5 points somewhere else or something like that would be really nice, rather than having to do the Forgetting Elixir and reset all of your points, because then I did that last time and I started doing something. I'm like, why isn't that working now? And it was like, oh yeah, because you don't have any points in there now. And I was like, I didn't want to move those points. So, as I go off on a wacko tangent, talking to myself. Okay. Did I read a book? Let's go look here, because I don't seem to have. Yep. Night Stalker, book 4, Never Encumbered at Night. I was sitting there looking at my inventory and I'm like, wait a second, I don't have any things there. That's why, because I've read the book that lets me not be encumbered at nighttime. Okay, we are hitting day 7, and we are 2 hours and 17 minutes into our stream, and we stream for 3 hours. I don't think we're going to make it tonight. Think you're going to have to tune in for tomorrow night to catch the actual day 7 horde night. Make a spear, Bree. It is, but at this point in time, I've put my points into into deep cuts and agility, and I'm finally surviving fairly well. So I don't think I'll be changing it at this point. I did learn, though, when you play on Survivalist, that the club is definitely not the weapon to go with. I'm sure the spear is probably a great weapon to go with, because I've heard lots of people talk about it. It's got a little bit of distance on it for a melee weapon, which is pretty good to do, from my understanding. Because definitely with the knife, I've got to get up in there in the middle of stuff, and that kind of sucks. But it definitely is a difference. Look at my skills again. Yeah, see, and in perception, I just don't know if I really want to go down perception far enough to make the spear quite to that point. Because really, in perception, I don't I don't use any of these. I don't use any of these skills. So spear master would be the only one I'd be putting points in. And at this point, I'm just putting into agility and deep cuts after I found out that using the club was worthwhile or was crap. I'm gonna have to try it, Bree. I'm gonna have to. I'm at some point in time. I'm gonna have to try to give the spear a try. Enough people have said, "Hey, do spear, that I think. I think I'm gonna have to give it a try. At some point. Did I? No. So I think it's coming. I think I'm gonna have to figure it out. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate that very much, Bree. Thank you. Yeah, I've always been strength. 100% always been strength. Never played it any other way other than the one time I did the agility build. A couple weeks back, we did a playthrough with agility, uh, and I found out really how good the knife can be, especially when you get the machete. You're just chopping heads off left and right, which is probably far more fun than it should be. I was having a great time, 5, 6, 7 of them in a row where I was chopping their head clean off. It was a lot of fun. Probably shouldn't have that much fun, but I was. But I have never done a spear, so. But I'll tell you, if I'm going to keep playing on the harder levels, harder difficulties, I'm definitely never going back to the club again. Because that stupid thing is way too slow. Trying to get my chrysanthemum done. Man, the better biomes, man, you really feel like you're in the trees.
Did you have leftovers for lunch?
Yeah, but I'll have leftovers again. I don't care. Well, you drop this package off way out here. Oh, get the trees out of my face. Can't see where I'm. All right, we got the chrysanthemum done. Yay. Oh, okay. Oh man. Okay, this is the. This is burnt desert. Can I not even be in here? I'm just gonna have to go for it. Screw it. We're just gonna go. Ouch. Freaking cactuses are shit. Damn. Oh, I should grab the aloe vera while I'm out here. If I see it, get them. Stay off the cactuses. I just want my damn. Oh, ow. Freaking cactuses are shit. Does it help if I go in the water? Oh shit, I'm out of stamina. Oh, I'm gonna know. I don't wanna die. I don't wanna die. Okay, we gotta get the stamina up because they dropped that stupid box. Yeah, I'd be curious, Meatball, if you could do that. Somehow I think your computer would probably be on the struggle bus. Because the amount of clutter on the ground is huge, especially out here. Well, it's pretty evident when it's out here, but I want some more aloe, but damn, the hell is it? Oh, that's not it. Okay, well, we're back across the way here. Let ourselves cool down, and then we'll figure it out. I need more aloe, though. All right, let's just roll. Let's get back to the trader. Let's see. Okay. You guys can kiss my ass. I'm not stopping running. Trying to go, trying to go, trying to go, trying to go. It is day 7. I don't have anything for a horde base. I don't have nothing. Let's see. Let me breathe. Let me read your stuff. Let's see. If anything, get in a house. That was probably a comment that I now forget the comment that I made. When you go to a house, you can breathe normally without the gear. Oh, gotcha. Oh no, I think I know what you're talking about now. When you talk about the biome issue that I was just experiencing. Yes. Okay, we got to kind of have an idea here what we're going to try to start doing for the 7-day horde, because
Good morning, my ass. Buy something. Chop, chop, dumb fuck.
oh, you are so nice. I don't know if I want to sell those. Stamina rating kind of kicks my rear, though.
Well, please, I don't even know why I opened the door.
Me either, you big boob. Everything is so far away. Why is everything 2 kilometers away?
Money talks, bullshit walks.
And so do you big turd. If I could have found the mausoleum, you could guarantee my happy rear end would be there. Okay. What do we need? We need, wow, Crucible on day 7 for 15,000. Wow, that's a lot. I don't know how much I can get for that. You know, I'm not spending my money on that. No, I am not. No, 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 no. I'm not spending my money on anything he's got. He doesn't even have any good food. He's got water. Oh, book, 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 book. We're going to buy one of those. Yes. And then we needed two of a different kind, right?
Thank you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself.
Golly. Where? Scrap. Did we need two? I think I can make it now, right? I think I can make that now. How he has all these jobs, but they're so far away, I do not understand.
Let's get this over with.
Medicine. Medicine. Jar of honey.
No refund. Deal done.
Okay.
Now, beat it, fucker.
I'm not doing any of those quests. All those quests are way too far away. All right, what are we going to do when it comes to... All right, let's just start chopping down some damn trees. We're going to need... Killmatic, welcome, and thank you for the follow. 40. Hey, you know... I busted that. Be careful because you're rolling up on that 50. When you hit that 50, everything you did when you were younger catches up to you. All of a sudden, everything starts breaking. I had to tease my dad the other day. I said, I remember when you turned 40 and I thought you were so old. He said, now I'm in my 50s. Damn, no, 40 was not old. All he did was laugh at me. A carpenter. Yep, that'll do it too. Yep. Yeah, my dad spent his whole life as a contractor, and man, oh man, yeah, he's had both his knees done, and he's a beat up dude. Repair. Okay. I get any more honey out of that? No. I need honey. I need more honey. Honey. Ooh, Think Man Think is back. We need to... This Better Biomes is awesome. It gives you so much more wood to chop, but at the same time, it's also the problem that there's so much more wood to chop. We need spikes, man. We need like spikes for days, but I need some more honey. So we're gonna have to go hunt down some more honey here. Got to get more honey. Got something weird going on with my stuff down in the bottom corner over here where stuff's not lining up. All right, spikes. It's like it's got XP and wood and everything's jumping on top of each other. I need another jar of honey because we were at 8% infected, and now we've got to get ourselves down. Killmatic, we are playing with just primarily some quality of life stuff. So we've got, of course, I'm thirsty. We've got better biomes, urban decay, craft from containers, I got 5 or 6 of them, but most of them are just quality of life. Asylums, container sort or something like that, and then GNS, better bases, which lets you have cool stuff to put in your base. What else? GNC's base defenses, which lets you get different types of turrets to put up for your base, which is it's a cool one. We don't have a base. We don't have anything we need to do it yet, but it is there. But the craft from containers is probably between the urban decay and better biomes. Definitely, craft from containers is the next best one. Just saves time. But this better biome and urban decay, they change. I mean, the look of the game is just insane. How much prettier it made this game. We need these we need the goldenrod here. Out of stamina. Do I have anything to drink? Yes, I do. Drink that. Go ahead and eat that. That'll give us plenty of stamina to get through what we got to get through here. Give me the honey. Come on, honey. It's still just fighting me when it comes to honey. Oops, didn't mean to get that one. Okay, how far off are we? Did I already get it? That's clay. No, I need 7 more. Okay. Please drop that close to me. There we go. Where did you drop that? Way over there. Of course you did. Why would you drop it anywhere close by? Need some more honey. Killmatic, thank you for sharing. Appreciate that very much. Nope, that didn't do me any good either. Okay, we're gonna make the trek. We're gonna just keep an eye out for some more stumps. 'Cause so far, I have been getting denied. Give me something good. A bone. Bone in a big old bag. Ooh, let's go. Let's go. Get there. See, now I don't know what this counts as. Oh, you can just pick it up. Must repair before picking it up? What? Okay, that's kind of weird. I got to figure that one out just a little bit. Woo-doo-doo. Somebody asked me yesterday, what are you going to do on day 7? I laughed and laughed, and I said, I'm probably going to die. That's what I'm doing on day 7. Yes, I am. Did they dunk this stupid thing out in the desert again? Come on, dudes. I ain't even been to the burnt biome yet. This is so beautiful, though. Yeah, I know I'm raving about it. I can't help myself. Every time I come look around through here and you walk through these woods, it just looks so good. I'll guarantee you I'm not going there. Oh, yeah, there's all kinds of explodies. Oops, come here. Come here. I need the honey. If I can get one more honey, then I can close out my infection and be all right. But I can't seem to get freaking honey, no matter how many trees or anything I chop down. Try another tree. Oh, shoot. Yeah, we're just not having any luck when it comes to honey. I need aloe. Oh, that hurt. Jiminy Christmas. Can we stop hitting every stupid... I need aloe. Why? Of course. Why wouldn't it be up in here? Okay. All right, let's get our happy rear ends back. No? Okay. I just thought it would be worth a try. Suck it up, Sparkler. We gotta go. Oh, oh. You'll be alright in a second. Okay. Quit your whining. Quit your whining. Let's see. You didn't change anything else in the mods folder? And when you started the game, did you make sure you turned off the EAC? Because if your EAC, for mods, if your EAC is on, nothing will work. I literally feel like I'm crawling up a mountain here. And I probably am. I just can't tell because of all the undergrowth. Mods folder was empty. No, there should have been at least a single file that was already in the mods folder. There should have been one file there. So you may not have it in the right folder. Ugh, give me just a little bit here. Let me right here before we end the stream, I'll show everybody if you're gonna use mods. I'll show y'all where exactly you have to go. And I just why can't I get any honey? If I can't get this guy to get any honey, I'm gonna be in trouble. Need that honey. If you do a verify files, it'll fix anything and make sure that everything is put back that's supposed to be there. Verify file integrity or integrity of the files or something like that, and it'll fix it. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, well, the next thing we need to do, you need to make some more spikes. Okay, I don't know what we're going to do. We can't seem to get any honey no matter how much stuff we beat up. So that's not going to work for us. We've been all over the place looking for it. So, we're going to have to figure out where the hell we're going to hold up for the horde, because, yeah, there's that. Let's go back over here. Get some weapons. Ooh, oh, that figures. Okay, let's put that up and put that up. Put that up and that up. Don't need any of that. Can I modify this with another one? I can. Sweet. Eat. Eat. Put that up. I don't want to lose that. We'll keep that. We'll put that up. We'll put that up. We'll put those up. I don't have another box. Let's make ourselves another box. Craft? Oh, shit. Okay, well. Probably going to take that and take that. If I take the pipe machine gun, I'm just going to cause I'm going to waste ammo. I know I am. So I'm not going to take that. We could make 25 more arrows. Okay, we got to do at least one more point in there. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. Alrighty, well that's all doing its thing right there. Now let's go see if we can find a POI that we can die gracefully in. Would like to get something fairly strong that maybe we could live in. We'd like survive in. Can we go to the top of this place? I don't know if I can fix this ladder to get to the top or not. Nope. 22 more seconds for that. We got to do a repair on that. Let's stop that. Let's stop that. Give me that. This will be interesting to see if we can pull this off. But you're going to have to check out tomorrow to see us try to get through the Day 7 Horde on this difficulty. Because we're not going to get it done tonight. Jerk. Get my arrow back. Oh, nice. Put that down there. No, scrap that. Put this down there. Let's repair that. We'll take that stuff. Okay, we're going to go ahead and hit a pause right there. Let me see if I can help you guys out here with adding some mods just to show you. We'll go ahead and do that. It'll save right here. We will take on the Day 7 Horde first thing tomorrow. On the stream tomorrow evening, probably around about 5 or 5:30 U.S. Mountain Time. We're going to be just a little bit behind where we would like to be. Okay, Let me show. Let me make sure I adjust my screen. I just need it to show. Okay. I don't know if it'll do that. Okay, we don't want to capture. Let's see if this will update accordingly. Let me try to. Let's see if this one will update accordingly. We'll see. Full screen. No. We need to do. Add source. Okay, we got that. And then let me do this real quick. Capture any full screen application. Let's see if that does it. We may have to just do it a different way. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you got. Okay, so what we're gonna just cover real quick is how you need to do your downloads if you're gonna add a mod. So what I did is I just put a mod on my desktop that said 7 Days to Die mods. Okay, I just a folder on my desktop. You go wherever you go to download your mods. So whether that's Nexus mods or if you're going to the source or whoever's creating the mod, you bring it here. You'll have this window open, whatever folder is you have on your 7 Days to Die. You're going to right click. You're going to go to properties. On your properties, you're going to go to installed files. And here it says browse. Well, so you just go to browse, and what it does is immediately opens up to your 7 Days to Die files wherever they're at on your hard drive. Okay. And then in here, you have mods. Open that up, and you should have a 0 TFP Harmony. Whatever you do, don't touch that file. Don't do anything with it. Ignore it. It doesn't exist. Don't touch it. Okay? Then on your other folder, all you're going to do is, for me, I can just double click a zipped folder, and then all I do is grab that file, and I just drag it over to the other folder. Now you can right click it and hit copy, and then come over here and hit paste. Either way is up to you. You can use the unzip and tell it that you want it to go here. Whatever works best for you. But I would not put your zipped folder in your mods folder under your game. It may or may not work, but I know what does work, and this is what does work. But whatever you do not want to get rid of the TFP Harmony folder. That's a big, fat, huge no-go. Okay? And then they recommend that you only load one at a time, so that if you get an error, you know which one broke the game. That way you're not, I don't load 5 or 6 of them and then the game breaks and nothing opens and I don't know what it is that is broke. Okay? Matter of fact, I need to take all of these and move them into the already installed. And that's how you do it. Now, if you've launched the game a bunch of times, you want to go back to your launcher and double click your launcher so you get this screen. And then what you're going to do is make sure that you've unchecked the Use Easy Anti-Cheat, the EAC. You do not want that block checked if you're using mods. and that way it's all good. And then you can run and save, or you can just hit run. I hit run and save it as the default so that it doesn't change. I don't have to do this every single time. But that's how you do it. That's how you update your mods and your mods folder. And yeah, fairly easy peasy. Nothing too